Hello beautiful people, you're welcome and welcome back to my channel. My name is Oluchi Imo, and on this channel I share cake business tips. I talk about personal development, entrepreneurship, I do story time, tutorials and vlogs as well, and you're all welcome. In today's video we're going to be talking about content ideas for a week, like a content calendar for bakers, a weekly content calendar for bakers. Now if you're in the category of people, bakers that say, I do not know what to post on Instagram, I do not have what to post on Instagram, I don't even know where to start from, this video is for you, and I would encourage you not to go anywhere but to keep on watching, because I'll be right back. You're welcome back. So like I said, we are talking about Instagram content calendar for bakers for a week. So we're looking at how you can create, and I would encourage you to get a book to write down these things so that it will help you. Why am I doing this topic? I'm doing this because I find that a lot of bakers are not consistent with their presence on Instagram. And if you know the power of consistency, you would just want to jump in on the train, like you want to jump on the train and be consistent with putting out posts out there, because it goes down to, it boils down to a lot of things: your ability to sell, the way you look, the way people take your business online, a lot of things basically. So it is not something you should joke with. So please get your pen to write down these things and to start taking action immediately as you get started. Now on Mondays, what are typical posts or the things that you can put up on your page on Mondays? Mondays we know are for motivation. So we have motivation Mondays. On Monday you can put up a post motivating people, inspiring them, just giving them that ginger, like we say in Nigeria, giving them that fire that they need inside of them to launch out for the week, to go about achieving their goals, doing anything that they want to do. So one idea is motivational posts. You can also put posts about you just being vulnerable, your struggles as a baker, the challenges that you're facing, the challenges that you're currently having. You might not even have found a solution to them, but just being vulnerable and being open to people makes them know that you're a human, and no matter how big you are, no matter how big your brand is, that you are not, you are not away, that you are not excluded from challenges that beset businesses, and that beset businesses and trouble entrepreneurs as well. So just be vulnerable. Remember, people will relate better to you if you are your true, authentic self. So just be vulnerable. Tell them, I'm having challenges with my sales at the moment. Customers are not coming. I really do not know what to do. Whatever it is, just make a sweet little post out of it and put it online. That is one thing you can also do on Mondays. Another thing you can do on Monday is to share a business tip. You can share a business tip, or you can share a baking tip. You can also share a testimonial from a cake that you've sold. So you let them know, we served this client over the weekend and this was a beautiful testimonial that we got. This was what happened and all of that. Share these things. If you're someone that shares once a day or that posts once a day, just pick out any one of these and post on a Monday. If you're someone that does 3 times a week or 3 times a day, I beg your pardon. If you're someone that posts 3 times a day or 2 times a day, whatever it is, the frequency of your posts, you can pick any of those ones and just share them, throughout your Monday. I believe you're clear with that. So we're going to move to the next day, which is Tuesday. On Tuesdays, you can ask your audience, ask your followers what their struggles are, what their baking struggles are, what their business struggles are. Do not be afraid to ask questions. So the week is already kicking in, people are already working and getting into the work mode. So ask them, what are your business challenges? Or what challenges are you having with sales right now? What challenges are you having with your business right now? And as they respond to you, make conversations out of it, give value to them, and give answers to their questions to the best of your knowledge. Okay, if you do not know it, Google is there. I mean, you can check Google. If you do not know, if you do not want to use Google, you can ask a friend or ask a senior colleague, and they would rise to the occasion. You can even tag them on your post. I believe that you have relationship with people online, so you can tag them to help you answer this question or to share their thoughts on this question, and they will be more than obliged to do that. So please ask questions. Another thing you can do on Tuesday is a this or that post. You can ask them for red velvet cake what's your best flavor to use, or do you prefer to use this flavor or that flavor? Or when you're baking, what's the easiest you find to bake? What's the easiest cake you find to bake? Would it be this cake or that cake? Just spark conversations and get people to talk to you. So you want to look around building conversations, like getting people to talk to you and building engagement as well. So these are examples of what you can do on Tuesday. One more thing you can do on Tuesdays is to flaunt your skills. So if you have skills, you know how to do something very well, probably you know how to paint, or you know how to, what else can we do? Whatever skill you have, whatever you're good at, that thing that stands you out, that thing you know you can do without thinking twice, without preparing even, without giving so much of a thought to it, you can flaunt your skills on Tuesdays. If you have a video or a pictorial or anyhow you choose to do it. So these are the post ideas that I have for Tuesday. Now let's move to the next, which is Wednesday. On Wednesdays, you can share a cake story. Like we usually say, and which is true, behind every cake is a story. Even if nothing eventful happened, you can just tell them a story. This was the easiest cake I've ever made. This is the easiest cake that I've ever done in recent times. This is the easiest buttercream cake I've been able to make. Or I thought it would be difficult, it wasn't difficult. Whatever it is, you can share a cake story. Another thing you can share on Wednesday is a win. It could be a baking win, it could be a business win. I remember sharing a story on my Instagram page when I was able to figure out, that was the time when I was having issues with my vanilla cake recipe, and on this particular day I had made up my mind to even discard the recipe and try something else. But I just said, let me troubleshoot, let me try things differently for one last time, and if it doesn't work, look, I'm trashing this recipe and then trying something else. And I got a very good result based on what I did that day. And I went online to share, and there were so many people that could relate with my story. There were so many people that were having this issue of cakes shrinking and all of that. So share a cake story, or share a win, a business win, a baking win, whatever it is. People want to hear and people want to relate with you. So do not keep the stories, do not hide them. Another thing you can share is a baking or a decorating hack. So on Wednesdays, we are beginning to relax. It's hump day, like they call it. So you can share a baking tip, a decorating tip. Do not ever say that what you know is too small or too little to be shared. Share it to the world. No matter how small it is, there is somebody out there who does not know it and who needs to learn. So do not keep this knowledge. Share with the world. Thursdays are very easy if you ask me. On Thursdays, we know that it's for throwback. So you can share a throwback picture, one of your old cakes, one of your old cake jobs, when you were still just learning, or when you were still coming up, when you were still perfecting your buttercream skills, whatever it is, you can do a throwback picture. Now, it doesn't have to be so old. You can just pick a picture from that you've posted before, something you've done, not a recent job. It might not be a recent job. Who cares? It might even be a recent job, as long as it's not something you have made right there and then. It's a throwback. It might be 2 days ago, last week, something you made last week. Just share and do hashtag Throwback Thursday and put a story if you're willing to share, or if you have any story that you want to share, do and then share that throwback. You can also put up your marketing ads. If you have something, a new product you want to launch, you want to tell people about this, you want to market your products, you want to market your classes, you can do it. Now let me mention that these things are not cast in stone. Feel free to switch up, to turn them around. I've seen people that post throwback pictures on Monday and they say, oh, because I have the power, I can post a throwback picture on Monday and call it Throwback Monday. So whatever it is, just feel free to switch up and then make things work for you, all right? So on Thursday, you can do a throwback picture or put up a marketing ad or an ad, something that you are willing to, something that you want to share or create awareness about. And you can also share a video. You can rerun a video or repost a video, but ensure that while doing this, you do due diligence to give credit to the person you are sharing from, or to the page you're sharing from. Don't do it and leave it open-ended and people will think that it's yours. The person might come for you, report your pic to Instagram, and that's the end. So you do not want to just do that. Ensure that you do due diligence and credit the author of the video or the post or whatever you're reposting. Okay? Fridays as well is simple. Fridays are for flashbacks, just like throwback. So it's either you do a throwback Thursday, or you do a flashback Friday, or you do a throwback Thursday and a flashback Friday. So these things are easy. So you just pick one of your cakes from the past and then put it on your page and let people know that it's flashback Friday. Another thing you can do on Friday, I know that this thing used to help me back then when I was trying to grow my followers, is to do frequently asked questions. Now there is this page that used to put up questions for people to ask. I've forgotten what she used to call it. That was 247. That's the recipe queen of 247 Niger Cake Affairs. Her channel name is the recipe queen. So she will put up this post for bakers to come ask questions, and while they're asking, other people would come to answer. So that was a way I used to build my brand then, because I would be there on Fridays to answer questions. But she doesn't do that anymore at the moment. So you can do this on your page. Just leave it open-ended. Tell people to ask questions, or curate questions that you know bakers ask from time to time, that you see on Facebook, that you see on WhatsApp, on different platforms. Curate these questions together, provide the answers to these questions, and then post it on your page. It will serve as a great resource, a great guide, and a great inspiration to many people who are seeking answers to these questions. One more thing you can talk about is common mistakes and how to avoid them. So common mistakes that you can make in your business, common mistakes that you can make in your baking, and how you can avoid them. This is something you can share on a Friday that would help give value to your audience, that will help give value to your followers. Now, in all of these things that I've shared, you have to be consistent. Like I mentioned in the beginning, if you know the power of consistency, you would not joke with this. Just write this somewhere. You can even draw or do a sketch of a little calendar. Write Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. You can put Saturday and Sunday. I post on Saturdays and Sundays as well. You can write this and then write the different things that you would like to, put or post, so that you can just check it, and it's easy for you to just pick and drop. And if you make work easier for you, you can prepare these things ahead of time. Prepare them so that you don't have to hit your head so much. All you need to do is copy and paste. You can write in your notepads. You just copy and paste. Get a cake picture that you can use. And it doesn't mean that you always have to post cake pictures with these things. You can post quotes. You can post beautiful pictures that you source online, but always do due diligence to give credit to the respective owners of these things, these materials, these pictures and images that you're using. I believe that this video has been of great help to you, and it will help you with keeping up your online presence on Instagram. Please do not joke with Instagram. It's a great platform for building your business, making sales, and making a profit in your cake business. Okay, so please put this into practice. If you have any questions, hit me in the comment section with those questions, and I'll be willing to answer them. All right, and if you're yet to subscribe, please do not forget to subscribe to my channel, to give this video a huge thumbs up so that you will help it get to someone else that needs this video, and to drop me a kind comment. Also share with those in your baking communities, and please tell them about my channel. Until I see you in the next video, stay happy, stay safe, and stay blessed.